when she started standard 4, I was cleaning her desk a day, and there was some pieces of paper on the ground. And this was a few months after she was into standard 4, and I saw on a piece of paper she wrote down 3 goals. I've never prompted her to write down her goals. She took it upon herself at the beginning of standard 4 to write down her goals. And I'll share 2 of the goals. I wouldn't share the 3rd.
There's really 3 main ones.
The first one was to pass for Naprima girls, and the second goal she wrote down was to come first in SEA. So when I read that, I came to her and said, well, you know, Caitlin, I found a piece of paper on the ground. And she's like, no, Daddy, you're not supposed to read that. I didn't want you to read it. That's private, that's personal. So I said, and then she asked me if the lecture is going to come now, based on what she wrote down. I said, no, there's no lecture. All I had to ask her is, she wrote these things down. She needs to understand, and does she understand that it's not going to be handed to her? She needs to put out the effort. And if she understood what type of effort she needs to put out. And she told me she understood. I say, okay, well, that's the last time I'm going to ask you about it. So that was it. She worked for her goals, she set her goals, and she did what she had to do without a lot of prompting from her parents. She's very self-motivated. The only question I have for you, and I repeated this every single time, is, did you do your best? If she said yes, she did her best, I would tell her, look, well, if you did your best, the marks are not important in terms of the whether or not I'm proud of you. I'm only proud of you if you did your best. If you got a low mark in a subject, it will mean that you have problem areas. And we'll identify the problem areas and work on them.
Exactly.
So my only concern really is if you put out your best effort, and if you can honestly say yes, then I am proud of you. I'm happy with your performance. And this has been every single term since she started primary school. When she's brought her report book home, it's the same thing. Did you do your best? If you can honestly say yes, then I am happy with your effort. The marks are really not important to me. I had a discussion with another parent recently from TML, and we were talking during her registration at Prima Girls, and he said that, you know, one of the things that's often overlooked, and I never thought about it, is the role that fathers have to play in the development of the children. What you would typically see in our society with younger children is that the mothers take a more dominant role in the upbringing and the socializing of the child. He mentioned it to me, and I've seen it, that fathers need to have that strong role to play as well in the development of their children, both boys and girls.
I laid out a specific timetable for when I wanted to study, when I would have some things to relax me. You know, I wouldn't pack myself with work because, well, I used to come home and study, and then I would find myself straying off and I wasn't learning. So I actually stopped trying to study so much at home and started doing it in school, because the school environment actually helped me. So I studying at home. Usually when I went home, I would do my homework, revise a bit, and then, you know, relax, because in school I would be doing the work non-stop.
Let's talk about the fun aspects. What do you do for fun? You told us about dancing.
Well, I really love and enjoy dancing. It is the biggest way for me to relax and unwind, and it's just so empowering, and it makes me feel so alive. It makes me feel
so
good.
energetic. And when you say dancing, you mean like most of us who put on the radio loud in the house and dance from one end to the next, or is it professional somewhat? Are you taking classes or anything?
Well, I do ballet, and, well, I used to do modern dance, but I stopped because of SEA, and I do think I'm going to turn back. So
what is modern dance?
it's like kind of like contemporary.
You went to classes,
Yes.
yeah, and ballet as well?
Yes, ballet. I love ballet.
Wow. It shows extracurricular activities. So we're talking about dancing, and she has such a passion for dancing.
Hip hop.
You do? Really? So we have dancing, we have no passion for cricket, point. What else do we do for
Actually,
fun?
I don't mind playing cricket, but not when he likes to go at the most inconvenient times. I like football. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy playing it.
Yeah.
I love badminton. I stopped because of SEA, but hoping to join back when I go in APS Girls. I love badminton. It's my favorite sport.
You must have some kind of reward system going on generally, but especially for this feat. It's a fantastic feat. What are your plans for her?
Well, my wife and myself, we didn't really plan anything. We had a short holiday planned for her, but it's not exclusive to us. My mom's sister is coming down with her grandkids, and she wants to take Caitlin, my niece, her grandkids, and a couple of the kids in the family off on a short trip. So that was planned a while ago.
Well, it's one of my favorite movies, the movie Lucky, and the album Lucky as well. Sun Zara, another beautiful song from this movie, and it wasn't even chosen by me. 2 songs today that we heard were chosen by Caitlin. Caitlin has such all-round potential when it comes to music choosing as well. Caitlin, is this song special to you, or did you just randomly choose this song?
I love the song. It's such a beautiful song. When I was younger, I remember I used to stand in front of the TV and dance to Indian music, and this was one of these songs I would play over and over.
Really?
I just loved it.